Welcome to Film Mania, guys. The Gold and Silver Pawn Shop was named just that for a particular reason indeed. With money flowing everywhere and transactions happening in tens of thousands of dollars, the name definitely suits the transactions happening over there. With that, here's a list of 7 most expensive Pawn Star deals. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Number 7. 2014 Hertz Penske GT Mustang. Back in the days, Hertz teamed up with NASCAR's executive to create a very limited edition of GT Mustangs that had only 150 of them made, with the first 10 being reserved for the NASCAR VIPs and executives. The car being offered to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop was one of the initial 10 cars. In order to conclude if the car was actually real, the Harrisons asked one of NASCAR's drivers to give it a test drive, the driver named Joey. Joey concluded that the car was actually a real model and that its value would go up to $75,000. Hearing this, the owner started his negotiations with $75,000, but Rick made it clear that he won't be going above $60,000, resulting in the deal being struck at that particular amount. Number 6. Mummy Mask. Artifacts from ancient Egyptian civilizations aren't normal when it comes to items showing up at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop. So when they had a customer who had come to sell a mummy mask from an Egyptian burial site, the Harrisons had to call their special academic professional to review the item. Probably the most special thing about the professor would be his mustache. After giving it a close look, the professor concluded that the mummy mask was a real piece. Since Corey knew he wouldn't get hold of this piece very easily, he agreed on paying the customer his asking price. Number 5. John F. Kennedy Cigars. With the story being that 12,000 cigars ordered by John F. Kennedy hours ago, he signed the Cuban trade embargo document being so well known. Those particular cigars definitely were worth a fortune if resold in the markets. The Gold and Silver Pawn Shop had its lucky day when a customer walked into the pawn shop with some of the unused cigars that sat on the presidential table, for which he demanded a whopping amount of $95,000. Rick knew these were a huge deal, hence he used his public relations techniques and reduced the price to $60,000, at which a deal was successfully struck. Number 4. Super Bowl 36 ring. When Brooke Williams visited Nevada, he was apparently in need of some instant cash, but at the same time, he wasn't willing to let go of his items. Hence, he made a deal at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop to loan them $2,600 for a period of 141 days where he had the opportunity of coming back and collecting his ring coated with gold, platinum, and diamonds. But luckily for the Harrisons, the New England Patriots star player never came back for the ring, resulting in the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop to earn about $30,000 in profits. Number 3. 1932 Lincoln Roadster. Powered by a 150 horsepower engine, the 1932 Lincoln Roadster was considered one of the most powerful vehicles of its era. When Uncle Carl came to the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop wishing to sell this vehicle, the father and son Harrison duo knew they had to get hold of this car. Uncle Carl claimed to have bought it from a museum, hence he wasn't even ready to negotiate for a price less than $100,000. Luckily, Uncle Carl was accepting gold as a medium of transaction, and the Harrisons had kept gold for the exact purpose. As a result, the deal was struck for a total of $95,000. Number 2. Investment of silver. When a young man was asked by his father to start investing money into something useful, he decided to put his money in buying silver as a form of investment. The Harrisons took a keen look at the items he had brought, with Rick even drilling into the silver bars to check if they were actually made from real silver from the inside. The silver he had brought turned out to be completely genuine, and as a result, the Harrisons offered to pay $111,000 as a payment for the silver he had bought, which the investor gladly accepted. Number 1. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. As Rick's account balance expands, and with the fame of the Pawn Stars show, Rick has been enjoying quite a lot of private visits to the customers who own items worth everyone's time. Rick was called on by a local art gallery who had the original drawings of the book Where the Wild Things Are, and since the drawings happened to be in such a spectacular condition, the owner demanded a total of $375,000 for all of the drawings. Rick was successfully able to lower the price of the deal to $250,000, making him the new owner of Maurice Sendak's artwork. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, if you did, then let us know by giving it a thumbs up. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.